There's a three-headed dragon living on top of Table Mountain, and its name is Internet Girl.
I need a lawyer, trying to beat a case. The kids are listening, they loving every word I say.
Two kids meet in grade 5. One comes from a town where people barely spoke English and where his only prospects seemed to be herding cattle, and the other, the catalyst for something great to come. Ntika TK Bungani moved from his hometown with his mother, but little did he know that fate would intertwine and introduce him to Matthew Nessie Burgess, where the only language they would need to speak would be the language of music. The two started experimenting and making music in grade 11. It was more of a trap sound, and they went by the name Lynch Party, and TK even used to call himself Madonnas before their crucial turning point in 2019. Now, it's no secret Internet Girl has some of the most die-hard fans in the country, even though the majority of the country doesn't know about them. There's even a story about one guy that traveled 4 hours just for a half-an-hour Internet Girl show. So it only seems right that a fan of Lynch Party would be the missing ingredient needed for Internet Girl to be born. Introducing James Griggs Smith, a fan that slid into Lynch Party's DMs and would become the missing ingredient for the group. The first time they would all hang out together would actually be in Matthew's university residence, where they would stay for a whole month, getting to know each other and experimenting with sound. Griggs joining was exactly what TK and Nessie needed, as they were tired of the SoundCloud rap that they were doing and wanted to do something more experimental and more international. And with James bringing a master on the guitar, it brought that key missing ingredient to elevate their music. And thank fuck they did. Because as of today, Internet Girl might not be the most streamed band in our country or artists, but only a tiny percentage of their streams seem to come from our country. Internet Girl is swimming in international waters right now, with a large majority of their fans coming from the US and Europe, and I'm talking hundreds and thousands of fans. So I really think South Africans need to wake up and realize that they've got international stars right under their noses. And if the music wasn't enough for you, their marketing is super on point. Internet Girl is one of the only groups in South Africa that seem to understand that you need to do good marketing and content to express your song in a way that people will understand. They also self-released their own documentary, which was really cool to see. Got to watch the boys play some FIFA and some Skate 3, so you know that they're real homies as well. I even saw Matthew Nessie post on a story the other day looking for a new Sony full-frame camera, so their content is just going to go up from this, so I expect big things from them. Each member brings their own flair to the band. TK, a stoic man with a love for history and the attitude and voice of the band. Then you have Nessie, who's been dubbed a genius by his band member TK, and a producer that brings a modern electronic flair to their sound. He also seems goated at Skate 3. And then James Griggs, lead guitarist, producer, and song architect. Without him, the band wouldn't be complete, and without each member, the band wouldn't be what it is today. Each member is super crucial, from the writing process to the production. They all have a small touch in the process, which is what makes them so great, I think. I could honestly go on and on about these guys. I've seen really big artists post about them, like Wisdom. Tommy Richmond sent them a message. Tyler, Yahweh post about them. I've seen Kids at Play post about them. So it's wild to me that South Africans still aren't giving these guys a chance. I think everybody should go give their new EP a listen. Role Model. It's what I was waiting for to do this content. I think they're the new era of South African music in terms of marketing, in terms of sound, in terms of just experimentation. I really think that they're one of the next biggest things in the world, not just in South Africa, and South Africans should wake up. Cool. Thanks.